South Carolina State University will have a parade on tomorrow. And this parade will begin at the old bowling alley on Russell Street here in Orangeburg at 2 p.m. The parade will proceed from the bowling alley all the way down across the railroad track, make the left on Magnolia and go up through the main campus onto Bulldog Stadium to Jeffries Field. And that's where they're going to have, well, let me say that's where we will have the ceremony as far as presenting the plaque to all of the, presenting the plaque to the coach. And I'd like to also, while I'm talking, that you all see that we are also going to give them and present them with a t-shirt. And somebody said I had to be the first one to get it. Yes. All right. So as far as we are with Orangeburg County Council, we're going to present the guys with the t-shirt from us as an appreciation for bringing such a great honor to Orangeburg.
Flyer here on this coming Sunday. Jim Claren at our library will do a book signing, and between hours of 3 and 5. And we're asking if it's illegal or not for each council person at least invite 10 people to come to the book signing or more. And that's on this coming Sunday between hours 3 and 5 p.m. Thank you.
Our community has been recently devastated by 3 infant deaths since December, one most recent as yesterday. The public has made statements that elected officials have not acknowledged these unfortunate deaths. We can't make statements or form any opinions because active investigations are underway. And what we can do is offer prayers to all parties involved, to the parents, to the family members, and of course, as humans, our heart goes out. And we experienced this tragedy within our community, and it's a loss for all. So we just want the citizens to know, and as a prior law enforcement officer, we cannot make any statements on anything. We will leave that up to the coroner's office, the investigators, the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division, and the appropriate law enforcement agencies. But again, our hearts go out to all families involved.
We are definitely tracking the weather for this weekend, and based upon the information that we received so far, the National Weather Service is telling us it's a high probability that we will get sleet or ice at some point from Sunday through from Saturday evening through Sunday. The probabilities will hone in once we get better and finalized maps. But right now, for the way it's looking, there's a high probability that we'll have some sort of wintry mix between Saturday and Sunday, and possibly into Monday morning. We'll be doing our best to make sure we're ready. We're working with the public works to get salt trucks and other stuff that we have. Now, we try to err on the side of caution. Last weekend they called for some precipitation and stuff. We did see a little bit of flurries, a little bit of ice and stuff, but this time they're telling us it's a higher probability that this is coming through. And if it does come, it will be more sleet and ice than it will be snow. And so, you know, with sleet and ice comes power outages and other stuff, so we need to make sure we are prepared and do the best we can on that. And we'll be watching the weather and making statements. So we ask that you watch our county website, our emergency services link, to be prepared, because some of the weathers during those times on Sunday evening and Monday morning are projected to be in the low teens. So whatever precipitation we do get, it will definitely be below freezing. And right now they're projecting Saturday or Sunday to only be a high of 34 degrees. That's barely two degrees above freezing for the entire day. So if we are hit with ice, it is liable to be here for a couple of days and could cause some power outages. So we just want to make sure everybody's prepared for that and understand we do the best we can. The state will be handling the state roads. County will be handling county roads, but in those conditions, we will definitely just focus on the immediate stuff like the hospital, transportation areas, the sheriff's department, places like that, and EMS that we can get people to function until the event is over with. Then we will work on it after the fact, but just want the citizens to be aware. It may not turn out to be anything, but you won't say Harold Young didn't tell you about it beforehand. So that's what we're trying to make sure that citizens are very much aware. Always err on the side of caution. Whether it comes or not, we will be prepared in Orangeburg County. Thank you.
And Harold, let's add to that the pets.
Yes, yes. Please take care of your pets in this time of cold and this thing. So make sure they have proper, adequate shelter and heat and whatever you need to do. Bring them on the inside during this event. Do whatever you can. Our animal control site, we'll make sure we put up information on what to do or how to deal with your pets. Also, I need to add, we're working with emergency services. If by Thursday or Friday we make sure the forecast is finalized, then we will definitely do what we have to do to make sure that we put the information out there about shelters and whatever we have. So we will maintain that and make sure we're good.